Aquarius, your encounter with this video right now is no coincidence. It is a precious sign from the cosmos, pulling you back to your rightful role as the protagonist of a free and abundant life. If you've been feeling a sense of stagnation or anxiety about the future lately, if no matter how hard you work, financial worries won't fade, or you feel unrecognized, rest easy. This is proof that your sharp intuition has caught wind of the impending era of great fortune. You are about to graduate from a life dictated by money. You stand at the threshold of a light-hearted transition to a life protected by overwhelming wealth. Aquarius is destined by nature to be as free-spirited as the wind, seizing opportunities with innovative ideas and unique perspectives. That is why, even in this unfulfilling reality, you have honed your intellect, embraced your individuality, and fought tirelessly alone. Have you been feeling an inescapable stress lately? Weary legs, fatigue that won't fade even after sleep, or a strange ache in your lower back? Rest easy. This is a sign that a once-in-years comet's backlight is forcefully stripping away 15 years of negative karma that's built up in your body. Aquarius, you are a visionary at heart, a pioneer who shoots for the future itself. But for these past 15 years, haven't you been unable to let loose your arrow, held back by others' expectations, by society's norms, by the pressure to conform? This is proof that the 15 years of negative karma you've endured alone is finally coming to an end. You fought so hard to keep going this far, but that heaviness will be gone soon. After this backlight passes, as the 15 years of toxins in your body are released, your discomfort will fade into freedom. And on the other side waits March 15th, the day the Eris Gate opens. A day that will dramatically transform your life from one of enduring anxiety to one of receiving everything you desire. Today, I'll explain why your body is feeling these strange shifts right now, the truth behind the once in 2,500 years fate reversal and the Eris Gate, what you must do, and what you must never do before March 20th. All broken down simply, just for you, the special one. If you feel something's not right as you are, this very moment is the quiet entrance to your fate's great shift. The lower you feel you are right now, the greater the energy you'll have to soar. If you want to surely receive the wave of this light, leave a comment below saying I receive it, and hold this message close until the end. Are you ready? But first, an important note. This is not just a fortune-telling video. Only those who watch until the very end will grasp true abundance, because the secret to receiving blessings from the God of wealth is hidden at the end of this video. If you leave halfway, you risk losing the wave of abundance that's already right in front of you. Forever. Please surrender to this flow of fate until the end. And within this video, I've prepared a special image to dramatically boost Aquarius' financial luck. Something only the special ones who find this video will see. Let me be completely honest with you right now. In truth, a new chapter is beginning. One where Aquarius' visionary essence aligns with 2026's most powerful energy, and financial luck and success surge forward in an instant. This is no random stroke of luck. It is the moment when your efforts, all the thought, creativity, and resilience you've invested, finally take shape as immense abundance. Let's be honest, financial anxiety is relentless, isn't it? Rising prices, worries about the future, the nagging feeling that you're meant to shine brighter. You are not alone in carrying these burdens, yet you have kept moving forward, living life with sincerity and authenticity, and that makes you truly wise and wonderful. And that is why now is your chance. The very instant you wished I want to be more abundant, that was the signal for your financial luck to stir. A life where money adores you is about to begin. The moment you feel I want to be free, that is the entrance to awakening your new talents and seizing your golden fate. Aquarius, with your sharp intuition, have you already sensed why you've been led here at this exact moment? As the door of fate swings open, you stand before the Eris Gate, a gateway to transformation. This sacred realm, drawn to you by your rare vision and independent spirit, is where you will undergo your life's great update. You who have walked lightly through life with intellect and innovation as your weapons have arrived at the perfect starting point to leap into a new world. The Eris Gate I speak of is no mere moment of luck. It is a special awakening period where the value of your unique ideas, the flow of money, and your very way of being undergo a dramatic positive transformation. This is a place of life expansion, drawn to you by your pure quest for innovation and authenticity. Aquarius. The Eris Gate is the rainbow bridge that Eris, the goddess of transformation, built to connect your past struggles to your future glory. This rainbow bridge, linking your years of suppressed uniqueness to your coming abundance, will finally begin to form on March 11th. This day is a convergence of the most auspicious omens. Great peace, great brightness, a divine auspicious day, and a day of perfect alignment, a day where heaven's blessings converge as one. From this day forward, the flow of money, your talents, and even the stage of your life itself will be dramatically rewritten. Aquarius, you always dare to challenge convention. In truth, the stagnation and suffering of these 15 years were caused by the influence of Pluto, the planet that rules destruction and rebirth, that has tested you time and again, is finally ready to bid you farewell. If you feel stuck at a dead end right now, it means you're in the final preparations to cross the rainbow bridge that Goddess Eris has extended to you. This is your perfect preparation period. And then comes March 17th, a day where the wind abundance blows. This day aligns with the Tiger Day, the day of 10,000 lad fortune and great peace, blessed by the protection of Bisham on 10, the god of victory and good fortune. For you, Aquarius, this is the decisive moment when your innovative ideas and unique perspectives manifest as tenfold wealth. Here, the cycle of being talented but under a stake that has bound you for years comes to an end. A new life begins, where your originality is transformed into rightful abundance. After this soul rebirth, your energy peaks on March 19th, a historic day of good fortune. This day ushers in the Pisces new moon, overlapping with great brightness, the Dragon Day, and the day of blazing light. It is the day when the invisible abundance within your subconscious takes tangible form. The purifying power of the new moon clears the noise from your thoughts, granting you pure intuition to draw lifelong security from the cosmic bank. If you plan to buy a lottery ticket, sign a contract that accelerates your life, or invest in your future, March 17th to March 20th are undoubtedly your best moments to take action. This period of the Eris Gate's opening is filled with an incredible tailwind that magnifies your visionary wishes 10,000 lad, turning them into reality. If you buy a lottery ticket, there's no need to overthink it. Simply trust your Aquarius sense of intuition and originality. That inspired action will be the trigger to attract immense wealth. Aquarius, haven't you pushed yourself too hard, overcalculating future anxieties alone because your mind works so quickly? You've toned down your uniqueness to fit in, putting your true self aside. That is a testament to your deep empathy and kindness. But you've done enough. Those experiences of navigating conformity have been a practice to forge a vessel that circulates and enjoys immense abundance. All the unrecognized efforts you've made have been accumulated as enormous interest in the cosmic bank, especially from March 17th to March 20th. As the most powerful energies align, you will surely feel money, work, and relationships all shift for the better, returning to their rightful places of abundance. March 20th is the cosmic new year, the start of the annual cycle, overlapping with the personal fortune day, a miraculous convergence where solar energy is maximized, illuminating your life with gold. And here is one preparation you can do right now. Memorize the lucky dates, Write 320 in your phone's calendar or in the comments of this video immediately. Carving this number into your mind and showing your willingness to receive the cosmos gift with both hands will accelerate Aquarius' innate power to turn innovative ideas into reality. Aquarius, can you feel your intuition tingling at this very moment? What follows is not just a prediction. It's the most important truth. When your daily life will undergo a dramatic transformation. The day when Aquarius luck explodes most intensely and beautifully is March 20th. First, mark March 19th as a crucial mental preparation to seize the greatest fortune. This day is the new moon, overlapping with the Dragon Day, a time of surging momentum. The new moon is a day of mental cleansing. It washes away the unspoken frustrations you've carried from suppressing your uniqueness, and the mental break that tells you I shouldn't stand out. The dragon's momentum carries your past efforts up to the heavens, perfectly preparing you for the great explosion the next day. Riding this sparkling mental state, you welcome March 20th, your fateful day. This is the cosmic new year, overlapping with the personal fortune day blessed by the god of wealth. A miraculous timing. The day after clearing your mental clutter, your ability to innovate and think outside the box. Your greatest Aquarius strength reaches its peak, manifesting as tangible abundance in an instant. This is your ultimate reward day. What matters most for Aquarius is this. March 20th is not a day to fight desperately. You attract the greatest wealth not when you chase external right answers, but when you trust your visionary intuition of what feels authentic. That is why you must decide to make March 20th a day of joy, where you embrace your uniqueness as the protagonist of your life. In doing so, the magnitude of the cosmic gift you receive will surpass all previous common sense. The light of the March 19th new moon gently teaches you just how freely you are allowed to live. This light lifts the heavy burden of having to fit in, setting you truly free. On March 20th, right after letting go of your old self, the empty space within you will be flooded with the greatest wealth. This is how fate transforms. If you buy a lottery ticket or make a life-changing call, riding the momentum of this cosmic new year is your shortest path to success. For abundance will seek you out, drawn to your authentic self. There is one thing to remember. I declare that March 20th is the day your financial luck is renewed with interest from the cosmic bank. Aquarius is a zodiac sign where reality shifts brilliantly at lightning speed. The moment you give yourself permission to be happy and authentic. Leave a comment below. Open the golden door. This will be the ultimate signal, connecting your heart to the cosmos' peak energy. Do you know the decisive difference between those who wait for luck and those who seize golden opportunities themselves? On March 20th, when solar energy is maximized, the door to abundance opens only to those who prepare their intentions and luck, not just those who listen. What you must do is incredibly simple. 2 steps. Submit at once for request to the Cosmic Bank starting March 19th, and complete your golden preparation to receive by March 20th. Only Aquarius who take these actions will turn their past endurance into lifelong abundance and freedom. You possess a magician-like talent to turn ideas into reality. Until now, you've used this power to adapt to others. But from the March 19th new moon, which cleanses your heart, you sit for your own wealth. Here are your exclusive power actions to change reality. Starting now. Step 1. The Cosmic Bank Transfer Request. March 19th to 20th. From the March 19th Pisces new moon to March 20th. Perform this work to submit a transfer request for immense wealth to the Cosmic Bank. The new moon's energy shines down on you regardless of rain or clouds. Spend just 5 minutes outside feeling the wind, and chant aloud. I am relaxed and abundant. I have received immense wealth. Hearing your own voice turns your intentions into a direct transfer request to the Cosmic Bank. The key is to chant as if you've already embraced your abundant, authentic self. Step 2. The Golden Preparation. Start today. Set your phone's wallpaper to the Lucky Star Protection wallpaper by March 20th. To dye your phones, your luck entrance, gold, at our official LIE account. Receive the exclusive Lucky Star Protection wallpaper and set it as your background. For Aquarius, your phone is a dedicated device to receive gifts from the cosmos. Preparing it ensures you are 100% ready to receive the lifelong gift transferred from the cosmic bank. This action attracts the powerful blessings of Benzaiten, the goddess of wealth, triggering a flood of immense abundance into your life. That's all you need to do. From March 19th, feel the wind and chant your transfer request aloud, casting magic on your subconscious. By March 20th, set the exclusive LINE wallpaper to surely receive the cosmic gift from Benzaiten. If you are determined to grasp wealth with these steps, hit the like button to carve your resolve into the cosmos. This action becomes a golden contract, binding you to Benzaiten. For Aquarius who take these steps, financial luck will flow like an unbroken golden wind for a lifetime. Aquarius, you are more innovative than anyone. Yet have you ever felt the invisible frustration of watching true abundance slip through your fingers? At this fate-altering cosmic new year, the line between those who grasp wealth tightly and those who let it escape is cruelly clear. It is not about how much you conform, but whether you let go of the burden of overthinking and embrace your uniqueness. The cosmos has entrusted you with a soul update, shedding your old self. There is one forbidden action Aquarius must avoid at all costs: overcalculating with your head and ignoring your inspired intuition. Because Aquarius is destined for vision, you have an unconscious habit of second-guessing your unique ideas, fearing judgment, and obsessing over fitting in. But imagine this: Benzaiten is knocking on your door, ready to deliver a life-changing gift. Yet you hide in your head, overanalyzing what-ifs and suppressing your true self. Where can that wealth enter? Especially in March, when your subconscious is being stirred. This self-doubt becomes the greatest noise that repels financial luck. Giving yourself permission to receive fully, as you are, no conformity required, is a more powerful luck-boosting action for Aquarius right now than any calculation. The moment you allow yourself to embrace your uniqueness and pause overthinking, an astonishing golden chain reaction begins. Work that never moved no matter how much you compromised. Relationships drained by suppressing your true self. Stagnant financial flows. All of these will naturally fall into their rightful, brilliant places, as fog lifts with the wind. For Aquarius who can ignore the anxious voice binding them and embrace their authentic self, concrete rewards from the cosmic bank will rain down. Lottery wins, surprising windfalls, or past acts of innovative generosity returning as rewards far beyond your expectations. You will find yourself inexplicably adored by money, as your dazzling uniqueness draws this fortunate reality to you. When you grow authentic and light-hearted, the empty space in your heart will be flooded with dazzling abundance, all at once. If you've made it this far, you already stand among the chosen. Finally, let us perform the sacred ritual to seal your fate in gold. The number 320, March 20th, which has appeared repeatedly in this video, is also a powerful angel number. It carries a message of unshakable certainty. Through your connection to the heavens, your authentic wishes will be rewarded in the most perfect way. Write transfer request in the comments right now. The moment you speak these words, they become an official transfer request to the cosmic bank, a powerful proof of your financial luck, binding you to the divine heavens. Now, let me share something that many Aquarius don't realize about this period. The reason your body has been feeling these strange sensations, the fatigue, the lower back pain, the restless energy, is not random physical discomfort. It is your energy body undergoing a massive recalibration. Think of it like this: for 15 years, you've been carrying the weight of conformity, the pressure to dim your light, the exhausting effort of translating your visionary ideas into language that others could accept. All of that has created energetic blockages in your system. Your lower back, in particular, is connected to your root chakra, the energy center that governs your sense of safety and belonging in the world. For years, you've unconsciously believed that being different meant being unsafe, that standing out meant risking rejection. So your body stored that fear in your lower back, creating tension, pain, and a feeling of being unsupported. But now, as the cosmic energies shift, that old programming is being forcefully ejected from your system. The comet's backlight I mentioned earlier is not just a poetic metaphor. In esoteric astrology, certain celestial events create what we call karmic purges. These are moments when the universe literally burns away old energetic debris, but no longer serves your highest path. And for Aquarius, this purge is happening right now. The fatigue you feel is your body processing and releasing 15 years of suppressed authenticity. The strange aches are old fears leaving your physical form. And the restlessness, that's your soul recognizing that it's finally time to move. Here's what's fascinating about this process. Many Aquarius have reported experiencing vivid dreams during this period. Dreams where they're flying, or speaking in front of large crowds, or creating something revolutionary that changes the world. These aren't just random dream sequences. They're your subconscious mind rehearsing your new reality. Your soul is showing you glimpses of what's possible once you step fully into your authentic power. I want to share a story with you. Last year, I worked with an Aquarius client. Let's call her Mia, who had been struggling financially for over a decade. Maya was incredibly talented, a brilliant graphic designer with a unique artistic vision. But every time she tried to showcase her true style, she was told it was too unconventional, too weird, too different. So she spent years creating work that looked like everyone else's. Work that paid the bills but left her feeling empty and unfulfilled. When I first met Mia, she was exhausted. She told me she felt like she was living someone else's life. Her lower back pain was so severe she could barely sit at her desk for more than an hour. And financially, despite working constantly, she was barely breaking even. She was trapped in a cycle of conformity that was slowly draining her life force. Then, during a similar cosmic alignment to the one we're experiencing now, something shifted. Maya had a dream where she was standing in front of a massive canvas, painting with colors that didn't exist in the real world. When she woke up, she felt this overwhelming urge to create something completely authentic, something that represented her true vision, regardless of whether anyone would buy it. She spent the next week creating a series of digital artworks that were unlike anything she'd ever made before. They were bold, unconventional, and deeply personal. She posted them online with no expectations, just a desire to finally express her authentic self. Within 48 hours, one of her pieces went viral. A major tech company reached out, wanting to commission her for a project. Within 3 months, her income had tripled, and the most remarkable part, her lower back pain completely disappeared. This is the power of the Eris Gate. When you finally give yourself permission to be authentically you, when you stop trying to fit into boxes that were never designed for your unique shape, the universe responds with overwhelming support. Money, opportunities, and abundance flow toward authenticity like water flows downhill. It's effortless, it's natural, and it's your birthright as an Aquarius. But here's the critical part that most people miss. The Eris Gate doesn't just open automatically. It requires your participation. It requires you to take that first brave step toward authenticity, even when it feels terrifying, even when your logical mind is screaming that it's too risky, that you should play it safe, that you should wait until you're more prepared. The truth is, you will never feel fully prepared. That's the nature of transformation. It always requires a leap of faith. But here's what I want you to understand. The universe has already prepared the landing pad. the opportunities, the people, the resources you need. They're already in position. They're just waiting for you to make the first move. This is why March 19th and 20th are so crucial. These aren't just ran at you. These are cosmically aligned moments when the energetic resistance to your transformation is at its lowest. Think of it like this. Normally, stepping into your authentic power requires pushing through layers of fear, doubt, and societal conditioning. But during these specific days, those layers become paper thin. The universe is literally holding the door open for you. On March 19th, the Pisces new moon creates what astrologers call a cosmic reset. It's like the universe hits the refresh button on your emotional and spiritual operating system. All the old programming, all the limiting beliefs, all the fears that have been running in the background of your mind, they get cleared out. You wake up on the 20th with a clean slate, ready to install new software, new beliefs, new possibilities. And March 20th, the cosmic new year, is when that new programming activates. This is the day when your intentions, your desires, your authentic vision for your life, they get uploaded into the universal mainframe. Whatever you focus on, whatever you declare, whatever actions you take on this day, they carry 10,000 times the normal manifestation power. This is why I'm urging you to write 320 in the comments, to set your wallpaper, to perform the transfer request ritual. These aren't just symbolic gestures, they're energetic signatures. They're ways of telling the universe, I'm ready, I'm claiming my abundance, I'm stepping into my authentic power. And when you make that declaration, especially during this cosmically aligned window, the universe has no choice but to respond. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, this sounds too good to be true. If it were really this simple, wouldn't everyone be doing it? And that's a fair question. But here's the thing. Most people won't do it. Not because they don't want abundance, but because they're too afraid to be authentic. They're too attached to fitting in, to being accepted, to playing it safe. Aquarius, you're different. You've always been different. And that difference, that uniqueness, that's not a flaw to be fixed. It's your greatest asset. It's the very thing that will attract unprecedented abundance into your life. But only if you're willing to own it. Only if you're willing to stop hiding, stop conforming, stop playing small. The Eris Gate is opening. The cosmic energies are aligning. The universe is extending its hand to you. The only question is, will you take it? I need to continue from where the second round ended and write the final third of the script, maintaining the same tone and style. Then conclude with a powerful ending. Let me continue from the only question is, will you take it? I want to talk about something that might make you uncomfortable, but it's crucial you hear this. There's a reason why you've been struggling financially for so long, and it has nothing to do with your work ethic, your intelligence, or your worthiness. The real reason is this. You've been trying to succeed using someone else's blueprint. You've been following a path that was designed for people who think differently, who value different things, who have different gifts than you do. Society teaches us that there's one right way to build wealth. Get a stable job. Climb the corporate ladder. Play by the rules. Don't rock the boat. Be predictable. Be reliable. Be like everyone else. And for some people, that path works perfectly. But for Aquarius, that path is poison. Because every time you try to force yourself into that mold, every time you suppress your innovative ideas to fit corporate expectations, every time you dim your uniqueness to avoid standing out, you're literally blocking the flow of abundance that's trying to reach you. Here's what most people don't understand about wealth. Money is energy, and energy flows toward authenticity. When you're being genuinely yourself, when you're expressing your unique gifts without apology, when you're creating from a place of true inspiration, rather than obligation, you become a magnet for abundance. Not because you're working harder, but because you're finally aligned with your natural frequency. Think about the most successful Aquarius figures in history: Oprah Winfrey, Thomas Edison, Abraham Lincoln, Bob Marley. What do they all have in common? They didn't follow the conventional path. They didn't try to be like everyone else. They embraced their uniqueness, even when it made them unpopular, even when people called them crazy, even when the world wasn't ready for their vision. And that authenticity, that willingness to be different, that's what created their extraordinary success. But here's where it gets really interesting. The reason this particular cosmic window is so powerful for you isn't just about general abundance. It's specifically designed to reward your unique form of genius. Aquarius is the sign of innovation, revolution, and humanitarian vision. You're not here to make money doing what everyone else is doing. You're here to create something new, something that serves the collective, something that pushes humanity forward. And the universe is about to reward that mission in a massive way. But only if you're willing to fully commit to it. Only if you're willing to stop hedging your bets. Stop keeping one foot in the conventional world, just in case your authentic path doesn't work out. The Eris Gate demands total commitment. It demands that you burn the bridges to your old life and step fully into your new reality. Now, I know that sounds scary. Your logical mind is probably screaming right now. But what if I fail? What if I put myself out there and nobody cares? What if I embrace my uniqueness and end up broken alone? These fears are completely normal. But here's what you need to understand. Those fears aren't protecting you. They're imprisoning you. The truth is, you've already tried playing it safe. You've already spent years, maybe decades, trying to fit in, trying to be acceptable, trying to build wealth the conventional way. And where has that gotten you? If you're watching this video, if you're feeling that restless energy, if you're experiencing those physical symptoms of karmic purge, it means your soul is done with that approach. Your higher self is literally forcing you to change course. And here's the beautiful part. The universe never asks you to leap without providing a safety net. Those synchronicities you've been noticing, those unexpected opportunities that have been appearing, those people who have been entering your life at just the right moment, those aren't coincidences. They're the universe showing you that it's got your back. They're proof that when you align with your authentic path, support shows up in ways you could never have planned or predicted. Let me share another story with you. I worked with an Aquarius man, let's call him David, who was a software engineer at a major tech company. David was brilliant. One of those people who could see solutions that nobody else could see. But he was miserable. He spent his days writing code for products he didn't believe in, sitting in meetings where his innovative ideas were constantly shot down, working for people who valued conformity over creativity. David came to me during a similar cosmic alignment, feeling completely stuck. He had a vision for a revolutionary app that could help people with mental health challenges, but he was terrified to leave his stable job to pursue it. He had a mortgage, a family, responsibilities. The logical choice was to stay put, to keep collecting his paycheck, to work on his passion project on the side. But during our session, something shifted. David realized that his fear of failure wasn't actually about money. It was about identity. He had spent so long defining himself as a responsible provider, as someone who played by the rules, that the idea of stepping into his authentic vision felt like losing himself. But here's what he came to understand. That identity was never really him. It was a costume he'd been wearing to feel safe in a world that didn't understand his uniqueness. So David made a decision. On the day of the cosmic alignment, he submitted his resignation. He gave himself 6 months to build his app, to test his vision, to see if the universe would support his authentic path. And you know what happened? Within 3 months, his app had attracted over 100,000 users. Within 6 months, he had secured venture capital funding. Within a year, His company was valued at over $10 million. But here's the most remarkable part of David's story. He told me that the moment he made the decision to quit, the moment he fully committed to his authentic path, his chronic anxiety disappeared. The insomnia that had plagued him for years vanished. The tension headache stopped. His body knew, before his mind fully understood, that he had finally aligned with his true purpose. This is what the Eris Gate offers you. Not just financial abundance, but total life transformation. When you step through this portal, when you finally embrace your authentic self, everything changes. Your health improves, your relationships deepen, your creativity explodes. And yes, money flows in ways that feel almost magical. But I need to be very clear about something. This transformation won't happen if you're passive. It won't happen if you just watch this video, feel inspired for a few hours, and then go back to your old patterns. The Eris Gate is an invitation, not a guarantee. It's a doorway that's standing open. But you have to walk through it. You have to take action. This is why the rituals I shared earlier are so important. Writing 320 in the comments isn't just about engagement. It's about making a public declaration of your intention. It's about telling the universe, and more importantly, telling yourself, I'm ready for this transformation. I'm claiming my abundance. I'm stepping into my authentic power. Setting your phone wallpaper to the Lucky Star protection image isn't just about pretty pictures. Your phone is the device you look at dozens, maybe hundreds of times per day. Every time you see that image, you're reinforcing your new identity. You're reminding your subconscious mind that you're someone who receives cosmic blessings, someone who's protected by divine forces, someone who's worthy of extraordinary abundance. And the transfer request ritual on March 19th, speaking your intention aloud under the new moon. That's the most powerful action of all, because when you speak words out loud, when you hear your own voice declaring your desires, something profound happens in your brain. Your subconscious mind can't distinguish between imagination and reality. When you say, I am relaxed and abundant, I have received immense wealth, your brain starts creating neural pathways that support that reality. You literally begin rewiring yourself for success. But here's what most people miss about manifestation. It's not just about positive thinking. It's not just about visualizing what you want and hoping it appears. True manifestation requires aligned action. It requires you to move in the direction of your desires, even when you can't see the full path, even when you don't have all the answers, even when it feels uncomfortable. This is where most people fail. They do the rituals. They set the intentions. They feel the inspiration. And then they wait. They wait for a sign. They wait for perfect clarity. They wait for all their fears to disappear. But that's not how transformation works. The universe responds to movement. It responds to courage. It responds to people who are willing to take the first step before they can see the entire staircase. So here's what I want you to do. After you finish watching this video, after you've written your comment and set your wallpaper and prepared for the March 19th ritual, I want you to take one concrete action toward your authentic path. Just one. It doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be perfect. But it has to be real. Maybe it's finally starting that creative project you've been thinking about for years. Maybe it's reaching out to someone who could help you launch your innovative idea. Maybe it's investing in yourself, taking that course, buying that equipment, hiring that coach. Maybe it's simply having an honest conversation with someone in your life about what you really want to, what you really dream about, what you're really capable of. Whatever that action is, take it within 48 hours of watching this video. Because here's the secret. The universe doesn't just respond to your intentions. It responds to your commitment. And commitment is demonstrated through action. When you take that first brave step, when you prove to the universe that you're serious about this transformation, that's when the magic really begins. That's when synchronicities multiply. That's when opportunities appear out of nowhere. That's when abundance starts flowing in ways that defy logical explanation. Now, I want to address something that might be coming up for you right now. Some of you might be thinking, but what about my responsibilities? What about the people who depend on me? What if pursuing my authentic path means letting others down? This is a common fear, especially for Aquarius, because you have such a strong humanitarian streak. You care deeply about making a positive impact on the world. But here's what you need to understand. You can't serve others from an empty cup. You can't make a meaningful contribution to the world when you're exhausted, depleted, and living out of alignment with your true self. The greatest gift you can give to the people you love, to the causes you care about, to humanity as a whole, is to become the fullest, most authentic, most abundant version of yourself. When you're thriving, when you're expressing your unique gifts, when you're financially abundant and emotionally fulfilled, you have so much more to offer. You become a beacon of possibility for others. You inspire people simply by being yourself. You create ripple effects of positive change that extend far beyond what you could achieve through sacrifice and self-denial. This is the deeper purpose of the Eris Gate. It's not just about personal wealth. It's about activating your role as a way shower, as someone who demonstrates what's possible when you dare to be authentically yourself. Aquarius is the sign of the future, the sign of progress, the sign of revolutionary change. And the world needs you to step into that role now more than ever. We're living in a time of unprecedented transformation. Old systems are crumbling. New possibilities are emerging. And the people who will thrive in this new era are those who are willing to embrace change, to think differently, to create innovative solutions to complex problems. That's you, Aquarius. That's your natural gift. And the universe is about to reward you massively for finally owning it. But I need to give you one final warning. The period between now and March 20th is a window of opportunity, but it's also a testing ground. The universe is going to present you with choices. Some of those